last thing I kind of want to talk about today is I kind of made a short video about it recently where I was talking about how basically rich folks are kind of hunting down poor folks right now. They're not using their money to like do good in society or redistribute their wealth. And we've seen over there in Dubai how models are being treated left and right and almost murdered for taking up like jobs over there. And it's just coming more and more to light how a lot of rich people they find themselves being bored and they're using that boredom to harm people. Even it's even said that when people go to yacht parties and everything of that nature, they are treating the people the worst the worst possible way in the most inhumane way. And it's just a reminder that nothing is what it seems. And I know for a lot of women, I don't know how everyone is raised, but for a lot of women in my era of like growing up in my 20s, we're heavily taught sugar baby, sugar daddy culture online. We're, since like Disney, women are taught to go for rich men and everything, for example. And a lot of that leaves out looking for people who actually have integrity and character. And so we're falling for these narratives of just go get a rich man or chase the fast life. And it's actually putting us into the worst possible scenarios. Like in the case where I said the woman who was living the double life as an escort, she basically she was found. Her client killed her, and she was found in his attic, like pinned to a wall. And again, rich folks are not your friend. I know. It's like you'll have to understand too. It's a class war right now. Like class war means like nobody is your friend. Meaning like the rich is very hell bent on like if you're not one of us, then bro, you're not one of us. Like you're either a have or have not. And I'm not gonna say it's everybody, but it really is that type of energy with privileges right now where things are really tricky blurred lines that we can't just like let slide anymore. So it's class war right now. Like CEOs are dropping for a reason, and like the rich don't really fuck with us like that. And there are people who are like, well, we shouldn't praise certain people's deaths and everything like that. But in one regard, there has always been people who cheer for the death of oppressors, and that's just the way it is. There's definitely a class war of the have and have-nots, where the people who have do not see the have-nots as people, and they never have. They see them as workers and money signs, and that's it. And so there's this huge disconnect and understanding of what things really are right now, and there's a lot of flexing culture online that gives us the illusion that we can just take like scam or chase certain things and we'll be straight. Not to mention that fucking uh, name brand stuff is a sinister area to go down in itself, and like whose pockets we're making fatter. Um, but like, yeah, shit is not sweet right now, and like when things seem too good to be true in this world, in this materialistic world, it's always strings attached. It's always like some kind of sinister spiritual contracts as well attached to it, which is like it's very crazy to just move blindly at this time in the world. And so it's just a reminder, nothing's what it seems. Up is down, down is up. And um, what I mean, rich folks are hunting people. I think that's always been a thing, to be honest. You have movies that blatantly put it in our face. You have like, for example, white folks are scared that the same things will happen to them when they make movies of like sundown towns, but in the reverse effect of it. And you've always had people with privileges hunting people down. You've always had the rich people who have a disregard to the lives of others. You have all these rich kids who grow up with entitlement, who don't know how to treat people, and they want what they want, and they don't care who they have to hurt to get it, and it's okay. But yeah, it's very crazy, and we have to just be like discerning or vigilant, and yeah, just mindful and understanding what things really are. But yeah, I just think it's just a testament to the time we live in at this time too. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about before I get off it. Maybe like if you guys want to input why that is. And I think there's a huge political like like a political rift right now where there's just no trust between like the classes at all right now, and there's a lot of resentment and there's a lot of entitlement with the classes, especially when you have like murder cases or where these like rich men's kids are taking women on dates and unaliving them consistently. It's just we're not in a very well placed right now. Yeah, it's food for thought.